Yo, what's up, fellas? Happy 4th of July to those who celebrate. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody, whether you celebrate or not. What's up, fellas? How are we doing? Let's go ahead and pop this up, hop on over to the video game. I will say, I need to quickly use the rest of my lore steps. We no longer have donator, no charm. I mean, I have donators in my bag, but I don't want to pop them yet. So please don't, don't feel guilt tripped into it. What's up, fellas? I'm choosing not to pop them. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and run back and forth a little bit, wear out this lore, and I need to make Pokeyen, dude. Look at the Pokeyen stack. Like, it's pretty fucking pathetic right now. All right. Well, let me say hello to everybody. What's up, fellas in chat? Moke, Khan, Gab, Clue, Untotes, yo, happy to see you. Omega, Duck, Shiwoon, Kuz, KG64, Kenji, Ginger Matt, Yale, Mexican Gaming. What's up, dude? Con number 2. There's 2 cons, the fucking homies in chat. What's up, fellas? Happy America Day. Appreciate it. What's up, Barrels? What's up, Chocolato? What's up, JM? Happy to see you, man. Cheslin, Vincent. Any beautiful faces I missed? Hopefully not. But what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? How are we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. 4th of July luck? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know what, though? I need to crack open my my Schmeemer. Whew. Sorry if I'm a little more low energy, a little tired today, fellas. It's been a very physical weekend for me. A lot of exercise and a lot of yard work for the future mother-in-law. So you know how it is. Fuck it. I'm a little physically tired, but that's okay. You get it rolling. So celebrate 4th of July today with her as well, which will be a cute little meme. For burgers or sausages? That's actually a good question. Okay, so people asked burgers or hot dogs, and that one's easy as fuck. It's burgers all day. If you prefer hot dogs over burgers, questionable. Burgers or Italian sausage, or like burgers or that's like a way more interesting question. I think I still go burgers. I think like I'm just a beef guy over everything. Ginger Matt, I am about to do my I can't charm, dude. I'm sorry. I'm about to do my gym run. I need to make Pokeyen. Every single time I start stream, somebody offers me a shiny charm or some reason to shiny hunt, and I've got to actually get on the gym runs. You know, it's getting embarrassing at this point, fellas. We gotta get the Pokeyen stack up. Food takes already? Yeah, only based food takes. So Eric, good morning. Yo, Rick. Any way to hunt for the Braviary? Okay, that's hilarious. Going for shiny Braviary on 4th of July is incredible. I feel like Braviary has a ×5 horde somewhere. And it's a good looking shiny. Okay, Braviary does not. Does Rufflet? Rufflet has a ×5 horde at Village Bridge Unova. Should I go for that? Dude, I'm not that much of a fucking... I mean, I'm not... Holy shit, that's so fucking patriotic. Maybe too much for me. Not to... I mean, I'm not, you know, fucking super anti, but that is a lot, you know? It's funny. Let's go ahead and... let's do our gym run first. Honestly, maybe. Let's just... let's do our gym run first. We'll start from there. Jongs, what's up? Swarm Metagross. Is the Metagross Swarm? It's probably down. There's no longer on the map. Yes, I did. Yes, the fire pit, dude, we got it totally through lots of lifting and hard work. That was a really nice thing to ask, Xerius. Yes, it should be ready to go today. I wanted to make her little 4th of July vision come true, so I think that worked out, man. That was really sweet to ask. Gym run jail. I need to what's it called? Put myself back in gym run jail. Like out of my decision, because I need the Pokeyen. Holy shit, getting embarrassing, fellas. Oh shit, yo, Cardsy already fucking dropping the Twitch Prime. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but thank you, man. I fucking appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful as always. What's up, man? Much love to you. Blissy Tuesday, is that a thing? How you doing? Happy 4th. I'm okay today, Fleetco. Honestly, rough morning, but you know what? Not a big deal. You know what? Could be a lot worse, you know? Happy 4th. What's up, bro? Happy 4th, guys. What's up? What's up? The Pokeology. How you doing? Yo, Marcos, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Dude, if anything, like, man, I need to either do my gym runs or like maybe it might just be a good time to sell off my richest charms is what I'm also thinking. You know what? Someone should remind me after this gym run to sell off like a certain amount of my richest charms. Because they're so expensive now. They're over 50k a piece. Face cam? No, face cam is not a norm. I just do it sometimes whenever I'm feeling up to it. So please, yeah, it's really not a big deal. But in the future, please don't like ask like, hey, face cam or whatever. It's kind of like asking me to like play a different game. Like I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do, you know. But I appreciate people. I mean, if people enjoy it, that like makes me happy. Okay. I do want to, yeah, I want to sell some of these off after this run because the anniversary event is probably going to roll around and bring them back. The anniversary event is probably going to bring them up. The anniversary event upcoming isn't sure price going down. Do I batch? No, that's you're not batch seating at all, Chaz, and that's exactly why I plan to sell some off probably. No, Mr. Banana, you're perfect though, my man. Don't worry about it. Just on YouTube today, I'll try to decide which region to start. Very helpful, thanks, dude. Hell yeah, I really appreciate that. That's always my goal, is to provide guide content for new players and entertaining content for veteran players. I appreciate it, man. If you have any questions about the game, let me know. I will say, a lot of times if people ask me questions in chat, you will often be reverted or redirected to a video that I've made answering that question, just because usually a video that I've made answering a specific question is going to give the viewer a better answer than if I were to answer it live on stream. So that's my reasoning for that. So I appreciate any patience or understanding with that. And Mark Hose, what the fuck? Thank you for the Twitch Prime, my man. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully my content has earned that from you. Hopefully I've, you know, helped out your PokeMMO journey enough. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. And Loris, thanks for following. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, PokeMMO Hub is, I mean, I'm pretty confident on my understanding and the history of the price, but it's never, ever, ever bad to check stuff like that, Con, for sure. Dude, that website has gotten so good. Truly. How to get back into PokeMMO? A lot of people quit PokeMMO because they have a hard time setting goals, or like, okay, it's either one of two things. They either have a hard time setting goals, or they've stuck to one goal for too long without trying something different. Excuse me, sorry. Like for me, I get the most burnt out. And like if I'm just like doing a single encounter shiny hunt and I'm just like running back and forth for like hundreds of hours in a row, like you've got to switch it up, man. You've got to run around, try some fishing, try some EV training, try some hordes, try PvP, randoms, gym runs, PVM. There's so much to like jump around and do. You've got to do a little bit of everything in PokeMMO, I feel like. Or even for me, I always talk about how like content creation is unironically like a huge, like, there's three main playstyles of PokeMMO: money making, PvP, shiny hunting. Those are like the three main playstyles. And then under those playstyles, there's like tons of different subcategories. Like let's say you want to, if you're a money maker, you could be like a non-OT shiny collector. You could be a investor, you could be a vanity collector, you could be a socialite and sort of host events and be involved in the community in that way. There's like, that's just like 4 examples off the top of the head. You could be a flipper, you could, like, there's so many things, there's so many subcategories, right? You could be a grinder, a gym runner, be a shiny Finion seller, a shiny collector. Yeah, under shiny hunting you have things like shiny collector, you have things like egg hunter, ×5 horde quantity hunter, you have fishing hunters. There's so many things, man. You have, yeah, specific niche shiny collecting, like trying to catch, like buy all of or collect all of the shiny Finions in the game. No, that's a fun meme, Rick. I respect it, man. It's a fun meme. I'm almost finished XP training my Typhlosions. Do I still need Blastoise or just Moxie Pokemon? Blastoise are nice, but they're really, really not needed, is what I always tell people. Like, the Blastoises literally only help you do 2 gyms. And you could also just, unless you want to do some other strats, like Moxie Crocodile, or like some sort of, any like level 100 ground type in the back that has Earthquake is going to almost achieve the same effect as Blastoise. Not quite, but like almost. When you complete a region, do you play through a new storyline or the one of the regions you just started in? Yeah, you like go to an entirely new storyline. Now you do carry over. There's like certain things. I think if you Google what happens when you change regions in PokeMMO, a video of mine will pop up on it. But essentially, you still carry over like the same Pokemon. It's all connected. It's all intertwined, Pez. So like, if you go to a new region, you still have all of like your high level and your Pokemon in your PC, if that makes sense. But you can't use them. So the biggest balancing you can once you unlock the ability to, essentially. So. And you keep all your items and all your Pokeyen. Your Pokeyen and your items, it's all an intertwined world, but there are max obedience level caps, and these are what like keep things balanced. So for example, let's say you complete the Kanto region and you have like 6 level 100 Pokemon. If you travel to the next region, you can't use those level 100 Pokemon until you beat the Elite Four in that region. But if you have like a level 20 in your PC from the previous region, you can use that at like the first gym or something like that. So there's stuff like that. Sorry I keep missing this chat. Hey Pat, would you say 34 OTs, 6 singles, 18 times 3 hordes? That's a lot of times 3 horde shinies, man. Is 2,000 hours unheard of? Very good or just good? John, by the way, didn't expect... Oh yeah, dude, of course. I would say that's very good. I don't know. I just don't know if I would go as far to say unheard of, just because I just don't know. That's maybe like unheard of is like a huge, just such a huge claim. But I don't, but like maybe like it's the closest. I'd say that's one of the closest amounts to unheard of that I've seen. 34 OTs in 2,000 game hours, also with so many of them being 18, like 3 times hordes, and also 6. Like the fact that the really impressive thing about that to me, Jonks, is that like it's like the fact that it's not just all times 5 hordes, the fact that it's mostly times 3, which is still difficult, and the fact that you weaved in 6 singles seems really impressive to me. Borderline unheard of, but I'm not sure if it's there. Yeah, using guard trump and arrow, absolutely. Yeah, I truly do think that like water spout blastoises are like not that good. I just kind of like them and they're like decent or something. They're brain dead for you for the most part. Tragic breeding session today. 1K left in the bank. Fuck, I've been there. Good luck to you, man. Hello, Patrouski. What's up? What's up, games? How you doing, man? Greetings. Yo, what's up, someone? Greetings, Pat. How are you today? I'm doing okay today. I'm doing okay. Then a Pat 4th of July stream. What's up, Oso? Is the fire pit all set up? Yes, due to lots of hard work. Due to some raking of dirt that took 3 hours and some blisters and bug bites. Due to the setting up the fire pit itself was pretty easy. It was just like it was like 4 steps. I'm just terrible at following instructions. And then we picked up some sand and have some firewood. And yes, due to all of that effort, the fire pit should be ready to go in time for 4th of July, which is really wholesome. I'm glad I could help her achieve her little goal on that. It was a cute meme. Yeah, I appreciate it, DN. Do you think about making a video about advanced gym runs without low-level mons? Yeah, absolutely. I almost always... Well, without low-level mons isn't really the reasoning, I guess, but I understand what you're saying. The more optimal Jimmy run would include something like Garchomp Arrow that was brought up earlier, or even like Togekiss or Porygon Z people talk about. There is a more efficient gym run than this. Mine is just very brain dead, and I definitely want to do that guide someday. The issue is that I just haven't gotten around to it, you know. Ideas, I always say like video ideas are not the thing that most YouTubers struggle with. I think it's more so the time and energy to actually create and put all of your ideas and visions to life, you know. Which elemental monkey is your least favorite? I really don't like the elemental monkeys. I wish I did. I feel like the grass line is my favorite. Like Simi Sage looks pretty cool. I feel like the fire one I really don't like. I don't remember what the water one. I feel like I don't like the water one. I feel like I'm a Semi Sage kind of guy. I feel like that looks the best. But I will double check. And even the baby version of it as well looks the best. Let's just go Pokedex. Unova. Yeah, Semi Sage is like by far the best looking. Not having the Pokedex entry for it's hilarious. And Pansage. Like I feel like Pansage is the best. Panseer is not terrible, but I do hate I hate Semi-Seer. And then I really hate Semi-Pour. I'm sorry. I like Pan-Pour. I don't know. It's fine. I'm not a huge fan of the elemental monkeys, though. I jump from the beginning to the advanced when I missed doing the gyms without thinking too much. Yeah, especially like when I like want to talk to chat and it's like a, you know, I pretty much always gym rerun on stream, you know, Darksea, so it just helps a lot to be like, I make mistakes with this gym team on stream, let alone like a more advanced one. It's just too much to focus on. Yeah, it should be a wholesome meme, and getting points with the future mother-in-law is always nice. Yeah, I mean, I super get it, Shiwoon. What if shiny monkeys were opposite colors? Shiny water equals green, shiny grass. Yeah, I mean, dude, that would be incredible. I would love if the shiny monkeys, like the shiny monkeys just don't look good, which is for a lot of really rare shinies. I think the shiny monkeys are egg hunts, or maybe they're single encounter. Let me double check. It might be single encounter. They might be egg. Yeah, I think they're egg. How fucked is that? Like, who is gonna egg hunt the elemental monkeys, you know? They feel forced. Yeah, I feel like their designs just aren't interesting enough, Duck. I like the idea of them. So mechanically, the idea of, okay, the first gym in Unova hard counters your starter Pokemon typing, right? And then like you're kind of like pushed and you're encouraged to I never caught them when I ever ended the games, hilariously, but you're encouraged to pick up one of the monkeys to essentially teach you, hey, it's good to like, it teaches you typing, it teaches you like the usefulness of catching other Pokemon, and like I don't know, it, like mechanically and gameplay wise it's really interesting, but I don't just the design, it sucks that the designs of the monkeys just aren't that good. I wish they were all a little more different as well. I feel like they're too similar. Oh, it's a monkey with fire, yeah. Would you be interested in an open world Pokemon game? It's almost like a survival Fallout map where you can build a base, everyone chilling in a base.
Thank you for wasting
probably
money. It's Ginger Matt. Less than
yo three. Ginger Matt. Oh, so gifting another to Ginger Matt is fucking crazy. The second all-time gifter. I appreciate. So I love the fuck. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Oso. What's Pal World? I have no idea. Oh, it's not like I have no idea. I love the idea of like, I honestly like, that's tough. Like, I love Pokemon. It's kind of tough, man. I love Pokemon, but do I really want? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. It's a super cop out, but if you lure this far, you get a higher chance of Chuckle appearing. So FFL, from my testing, it feels like you do, but I don't know if that's true, is what I would say. Like, from my experience, I did a fair bit of like lore testing in the Safari during like Safari weekend, even when lores were added, but I never really like wrote down numbers or anything. I just like felt it out for like hours and hours, and it truly does feel like, I guess it's like the I mean, I assume the like 8% increased chance of encounters in general, like that small percent increased chance, like I assume that works on rocks. I think it does. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I'll definitely evolve it at some point, Raccoon. I'm sure that I'll have it as both, as like Cranidos and Rampardos for many months at a time. Need something to learn fly for my Johto run? Surprise me? That's a good question. I'm having shit answers today. Does it need to be a Johto Pokemon? Jumpluff can't learn fly, right? That would be cool. When a Johto Pokemon that learns fly for your run, I would initially say Jumpluff, but I don't think it gets fly, which is fucked. Yeah, it doesn't. That's hilarious. We need a fly Pokemon for a Johto run. I want to give you something interesting. I got Cranidos? No, I did not. I did not. No. I wish. The whole world would hear about it if I got it. I wish. We passed the... Oh, we passed the line. Okay. There's not that many Gen 2 Pokemon in general. I don't think Yama can get fly. Oh, Delibird. Oh, it's not even close. Delibird. There you go. That's your fly user. 100%. Delibird's fucking based. Delibird's your fly memer. Dude, I'd be, as cringy as it is, I'd be super down for marriage in the game. A marriage mechanic in PokeMMO, like a fucking RPG. Murkrow, I hate Murkrow personally. A lot of people love Murkrow. Murkrow's design, like Murkrow mechanically is interesting. I hate its fucking hat. I don't know. I hate the stupid hat. I'm sorry. I hate fucking Murkrow. Murkrow and Honchkrow, I'm just not a fan of. Apologies. God damn it, KG. Yeah, people tell me that don't Shiwoon, don't worry. So the reason I don't do that strategy, Shiwoon, is because on stream I'd have to switch to this. Or here. I have to like bring up this every time I do that, which is not worth it. It's not worth to save a couple picoseconds just to fuck it. Like, yeah, that's so much work. When the point of the gym run is to be slow and or easy and brain dead. I get that comment like every stream. Yeah. Because I don't want to show my login information, like even my username. Coming from RuneScape, I've definitely found that like even showing your username can be enough for like hackers to target you sometimes, which is pretty crazy. Dude, I appreciate it, Suz. Hopefully it works as easy on you today, man. Much love to you. Happy 4th. Did you release the mons you received when you started each region? Did you still keep them? I kept a lot of the. One of the things I regret the most, Darksea, is not keeping my initial. I had like a level. I like leveled my like 2013 Kanto Blastoise starter to level 100, and I sold it for Pokeyen, and I regret that. Like obviously, like back then, I had no idea it would matter, but one of my biggest regrets probably. Hey Pat, what's your OSRS bank pen for research purposes? Smiley face. Yeah, true. Just curious. Well, I guess my main account has a bank pen. I was gonna say my Ultimate Iron Man doesn't have a bank pen, I think, because I don't have a bank. Because it's an Ultimate Iron Man. There's no fucking bank, so I forget the meme on that. There might be some sort of code I set though still for safety reasons. Didn't I just do this, Jim? Did I just do this, Jim? Keck W, I'm distracted. Was it not this one? I think it was not this one. Let's go check. Okay. I'm good. I didn't do it. Dude, it's so good, Grassy. I'm always happy to hear that as well, dude. I truly think it's the best Pokemon game, but obviously that's just me. Hopefully Johto should be soon. Should be soon, Toneski. It should be the next 10 days or so, would be my guess. Maybe it's like 10 to 15, 10 to 20 at the max. Happy 4th. Yo, what's up, Eric? Hopefully get a day off soon, man. I don't want my brain confused this with they're like not even similar at all. I was having some issues. I'm wondering if you knew something about this. Whenever I got into the PC and scrolled through my mod, ever since the PC UI changed, the sprites are very glitchy. Thoughts? Yeah, there's a known bug. I don't know exactly what issue you're having, right? But there's tons of known bugs about like dragging Pokemon in the PC UI out and crashing the game. There are a lot of like game crash bugs right now from dragging Pokemon around, especially multiple Pokemon like outside of the bot. Like you want to be careful with that. Other than that, like I'm not sure what you're referring to aside from game crashing memes. Yo, what's up, Raymel? Happy 4th, man. Happy 4th, dude. Do you think it's possible Game Freak could potentially pull some other ass from? I mean, like it's possible the same way that like anything is possible, the same way that like unicorns could exist and we just haven't found them yet. Like it's all possible, I guess, but turbo unlikely would be the meme. Like when it comes to like court, right? Literally anything could be possible. Like you could say like, oh, Coke could sue Pepsi and shut all of Pepsi down. Like it's possible, I guess, but really fucking unlikely. Once you start talking about like what's possible, it just gets really like vapid or vacuous. It's more so, I guess the better way to put it would be like, hey, on like putting like a percentage on it, like, hey, like how likely do you think it is like a better question, I guess, where I would say like under 1%, probably lower. Outfitting the cows? Yo, I fucking love you, Shamo. That's awesome, dude. For like a split second, the Pokemon sprites get scrambled and reassembled. I haven't seen that personally, but that sounds, yeah, funny. I time traveled. What's up, Fleeko? Yeah, like, yes, unironically, yes. That's a really good analogy, LP, where it's like, yeah, like it's possible that you get 30 shinies in one day today, but the odds of it happening are so astronomical, right? Even if you do ×5 hordes for 24 hours straight. Yes, I've seen that a lot, Duck. One of the biggest glitches for a while, I think it's fixed now, but I could be wrong. One of the most annoying glitches was if you didn't ready up in randoms and like the match started, so you were just like looking at your team and shit. If you never clicked the actual like ready up button and the match just auto started, you couldn't make a move without relogging. That was a pain. Which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it just sucked for recording purposes. Because if I'll do like randoms or PvP as like one take, right? It's all one take. But then with that, if that happened, I had to do 2 takes, which then requires me to export, which adds like hours, like 2 or 3 hours onto the video making process. Obviously, it's all AFK to be fair, but it's you know, computer wear. Quick thoughts on double Jolteon Volt Absorb for gym runs. I've been running it for a while. I haven't tested it. I just don't know is what I got. Like, intuitively, I would assume it's, I don't know. Intuitively, I would assume it's not as good, but I have no idea, you know? I don't want to count something out just because, you know, I just don't know. I'd have to see numbers. I'd have to test it myself. Yeah, I don't know. The visual bug happens when I activate the option, select all, and then move them on to my party without deactivating select various. Everything in life is just binomial distribution with a 50-50 chances. You think about it, either get it or you don't. Tech W, true. Based. The Dunsparce hat? Yeah, there's some good PvP vanities for sure. Let me turn this down a little bit. There's some good memers. Finally gonna be back over 1 million Pokeyen in a sec. It's fucking hilarious how fucking broke I've been recently. I'm probably gonna sell off some Richest Charms here in a sec. How much are shiny charms right now? $325 are the cheapest. Okay. Consistently has the bug show up when breeding. Damn. Yeah, dude, getting that many points is pretty, it's fucking long term. Now, thankfully you have like 3 months to get that many points. It's not like the rewards themselves. You have a longer time to do it. The game I was in charge of marketing for came out on the June 29th, so I could finally do a shunting. Jude, I didn't get as many. Do you mind if I ask what game it was, JM? If it's finally released or whatever, or unless you're still under, like, I don't know if that's still under what's it called, like an NDA or whatever. Me trying to act like I know business words. Yeah, NDA, is that, yeah, right? Okay. Each never runs on that. I'm actually lucky I was able to clear Morimoto. You can sometimes, so yeah, Morimoto is AW5. I'll look it up. I've weaved in Morimoto sometimes. It's just not consistent, is the meme. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. Like a wrestling game. Hey, fair enough, man. That's awesome. Fuck, the screenshots look crazy. The fucking blood and shit. It's a good meme. What was I saying? Yeah, so you definitely can do Morimoto sometimes, and sometimes it's worth it, but it just depends. Yeah, Morimoto is very RNG based, yeah. Yeah, Morimoto just like the issue with going against Morimoto's team is he just has so many like focus sash or like sturdy Pokemon, so you can't just like eruption down everything because he'll just hit you back and do damage, or he'll outspeed you. Which loser for Petalbird? Shunt, I'm fried. Yo, what's up, Frots? Whatever. I think it's expert lures. Anything that's not premium, you just use like the highest steps, or you could use even lower steps. Doesn't really matter as long as you're not using premium lures. You're good. Premium lures are a fucking scam. They're just so stupidly expensive. The effect is good, but they're just like so much more astronomically expensive. It's insane. The math on it is like, it costs like 7 to 15k Pokeyen per hour to use expert lures, which is not bad at all. And it's like 400 to 600k to use premium lures. It's like actually like repulsive, the price difference. I forgot to lead Blastoise here. Yeah, and I tried to run. Dude, okay, I get fucking distracted on stream, Cheslin. Starfling's Cloister? Yeah, absolutely. The issue is like having that team and like switching out the Pokemon and stuff if you want to do more, which probably can be worth it if you want to prep for it. Absolutely. Play more Morimoto is important to get in. I probably should. It probably is, Prince. I probably don't prioritize it enough. Cloister's let's see some not that bad for me. I didn't know Cloister like always perma-souped. That's interesting. What's up, Theo? How you doing, man? What's up, SNG? How you doing, gamer? Happy 4th, guys. Before I switched to Blastoise, I used to use Garchomp, Gyarados combo that was guaranteed with Cynthia. Blastoise allows you to similar time, so I switched. Yeah, fair. There's definitely, I definitely haven't looked into Morimoto enough. I kind of just do my own memes, you know, and kind of just chill with it. There's always ways to improve, you know. And I'll try to some extent, but I definitely focus more on improving my YouTube videos and content versus my in-game like runs and stuff nowadays, honestly. Didn't realize it was America Day. Dude, fair. Demands are more realistic and not that everything's fine meme. Fuck. That's good, JM. Look at all those Cranidos. Nice meme. I mean, I don't want to worry about that right now, Cheslin. I'm sorry. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to, I just want to do my own pattern, man. What do you want? E4 rebattle? Just starting doing this seems pretty fun. E4 rebattles are pretty good. The biggest issue with E4 rebattles is like it's in a pretty insane high barrier to entry. Like getting the entire team built for them. I think most runs use like revives and potions. Also, like the best way that I've seen to do E4 rebattles is to just do one E4 rebattle and then pop your, like at the very end, once you get to the leader, pop yours. You don't get paid. You don't actually get a reward until you beat it all, right? So at the very end, right before the final boss or whatever, pop a battle point charm and a like your richest charm, and then just like kill that guy and start your gym run. That's the most efficient way I've seen to do E4 reruns. Yo,
Absolutely.
327 specifically from Nakimi. Thanks. Love the PvP guide. I fucking appreciate it, man. That was a cool one to make, and it was the first way I really tried to weave in an interesting collaboration, and I hope it does well over time. It was a pretty impromptu video, but I had a big outline that I wanted to follow and touch on everything, and you know, have that step. I wanted a step by step. I feel like step by step process is nice. But dude, Nakimi, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yo, what's up, Warlock? Rip Cynthia, she's hibernating. Yeah. Conversion's a bitch. No, you're perfect, Nakimi. I appreciate it. Are you leave for work soon after you saw it though? I will try to get to it as soon as possible, Necrix. I appreciate the reminder. Ever a solid release? There's no solid release date yet, but they did say around 1 month after the end of the PTS, so it should be in the next 10 to 15, maybe 20 days. Yeah, I would say 1 to 2 weeks from today is probably our best bet. I really hope they give us more of a warning. I really hope they give us like a much more time. I hope they give us a bigger warning than for the PTS. Like the PTS was so, you know, short notice. Yeah, they mentioned trying to implement the red battle, even though they're not doing the second Kanto, so we'll see. Decided what the vanities will be for the new anniversary event, or for, yeah, I guess so, right? That'll be interesting. Your Johto team, Crobat, Ampharos, Mammoth. I love, dude, Mamoswine is super underrated, especially for storylines. That's actually, Mamoswine is phenomenal. What level do you get Mamoswine? Is the only issue I'd probably worry about. Level 33 is not bad at all. I guess level 34 is technically the soonest you can get it, but Mamoswine's phenomenal. It's such a cool Pokemon. 80 speed is all you need. Yeah, dude, I feel like it. Yeah, that makes sense to me, FFL. Like, it feels like you get more Shuckles, you know? I assume Johto release will be anniversary event. I doubt it. So it's really bad, and PokeMMO devs are always trying to do this. Not to, sorry, Con, if it comes off too harsh. The PokeMMO devs, they pretty much never want to release like two big things back to back, or like two big things like too close together. Like, you do not want the Johto release date and the anniversary one to be so close. Like, maybe like a month apart is the goal. Yeah, Mamoswine is fat. Yeah, absolutely, Prince. Like, 80 speed is solid, especially for the storyline. Like, that's all you need. Yeah, I think there's a really good chance they don't drop the anniversary event until like a month after Johto, like sometime in August. Probably in August, mid-August, and then I'll give us like a month and a half. So we're gonna have, dude, this upcoming like quote-unquote event season is gonna be fucking insane. Okay, let's say we get Johto. Let's say we get Johto July 15th, and then we get the anniversary event August 15th. Then we have like September to like, you know, finish all of our Johto stuff, finish all of our anniversary stuff, and kind of cool down for like a second and chill. And then we have October, we have the Halloween event, and then we have November, where we get like a little bit of time to chill, but mostly probably just catch up on all the Halloween stuff and like prepare Pokeyen, and then we have December. Like, it's gonna be so fucking much, dude. This is gonna be like the craziest. This second half of 2023 is literally gonna be insane. Is Torterra way faster than I thought? What is it, like 55 base stat speed would be my guess? 56? Okay, I was close. I feel like Torterra is pretty slow, but I mean, obviously that's just me. I don't know. Engage rather than a 1-week blowout. Yeah, I think the devs really try to think about that and really keep that in mind. I will say, like, the anniversary event just keeps getting delayed and like put into a weird position. Dude, Piloswine with Eviolite? Yeah, Piloswine with Eviolite's a phenomenal NU Pokemon as well. Like, it makes sense. That'd be so good for memes. Mamoswine's a cool Pokemon. Mamoswine's one of those Pokemon where, like, if Mamoswine is ever in UU, it's like one of those UU Pokemon that like you absolutely can use in OU. It's kind of always back and forth between OU and UU. But I feel like whenever it's in UU, I'm like, yeah, like, don't be afraid to use Mamoswine in OU. Like, it's a really good Pokemon. It is, I will say, Mamoswine, from my experience, Mamoswine feels surprisingly frail, even though it's like should have some bulk, you know? I don't know. Its typing is just so interesting. It's really good offensive typing, but pretty weak defensive typing, which makes its bulk not that good, even though its stats in terms of bulk are pretty good. Yo, that's incredible, though, SNG. What the fuck? Yeah, no, that you should absolutely be proud of that. No matter what time, you know, it is, being first on the ladder is pretty sick. That's incredible, dude. It's a huge flex. To even qualify it with something like that just shows like you're being hard on yourself and really working. That's awesome. 30-6, 83% win rate. That's sick, dude. Look at frags. So Pokerus is pretty much impossible to have in Pokemon because it would just be broken, right? The issue with Pokerus is that it gives the effect of doubling all EVs gained, right? And if Pokerus was in PokeMMO, literally everybody, like all Pokemon would instantly be infected because of how much trading is done and how it's like an MMO, right? Like everybody would be infected immediately. Like it would be insane. It would be broken. It'd be way too good. It would essentially, Pokerus in a MMO would essentially mean all Pokemon gain double EVs, which is stupid, you know? Like Pokerus, as like an idea is really interesting and really cool. How could we modify to balance it? I think you would have to just get rid of that effect. Yeah, how funny would that be, Raccoon? ×4 EV gain. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Like that's a tough question. Some of my favorite comments are when people are like, hey, like something really weird just happened. I was just watching your video and I encountered a shiny. Like, holy shit. Like those are some of the most wholesome fucking comments. Like that shit's awesome. Or like, I just got my first shiny like while watching this video. Like that's just really cool. Your text so fast? Something called custom strings. If you Google PokeMMO custom strings guide, a video of mine will pop up. Dude, I have it. Dude, I have that happen sometimes, Envy. I feel you, man. I just flamethrowed on accident. Oopsie. Hopefully this Vire doesn't have... What's it called? I fucking love Jumpluff, Nikimi. Jumpluff's a cool Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely, Duck, yeah. Shiny coughing last night? Hashtag no Grimers. Well, congrats to you, Netrix. I'm happy for you, man. Hashtag no Grimers is a great meme. A great meme. No Grimer gang. Fuck, that's awesome. Honestly, I mean, trying to think, like, the thing is, even if you get no Grimers while going for coughing, you can still get, like, a shiny, if you care about getting a shiny Grimer, like, one day. Like, you can still get it at, like, multiple other locations in the game or different shuns. So, I mean, it's just only good to skip out on something like Grimer, because you can always risk it down the line, you know? I mean, yeah, that might do it, but at that point, like, I don't know. At that point, it's just like, I just don't think it's really worth implementing is kind of what happens. I just don't think it's really worth worrying about. Pokerus is kind of the meme. It'd be kind of interesting if, I mean, I feel like it's just like another, yeah, if you could like only come from the wild and not spread, but at that point, it's just like another version of a shiny to some extent, where it's just like a super rare wild encounter. I don't know. My daily doses of Pokemon, fuck. Well, I appreciate it, Toad. I guess part of the fun is how it spreads. Yeah, yeah. Pokerus is really interesting, and like it's a cool idea to think of it being in a Pokemon, but I just don't think it's really possible or like practical. Pokerus only from breeding. The issue is if it spreads at all, everything would just get it, you know. A boss can want a different Pokerus buff, yeah, I guess. But at that point, I don't know. EV training is so fast in Pokemon right now anyway. I don't think we need to make EV training faster. You can already EV train 5 Pokemon like fully in 15 minutes or something. It's kind of insane. Versus fucking 1 Pokemon for hours and hours back in the day. 10 hours to EV train. That shit was insane. It would literally like, I definitely remember like, okay, today I'm gonna EV train an Abra in special attack, and that's all I'm gonna do today for 10 hours straight, and maybe by the end of the day I'll be done. Like, it's insane. Like that, like back in 2013, like single encounter Ghastlies at Lavender Tower was the best way, and it was so fucking. And there was like, if you didn't have an XP share, which was somewhat common back then, you would like lead your Pokemon and switch, and like, oh shit, dude, it was fucking terrible. We were just so bad back then. Yeah, Paris at Mount Moon for attack EVs. Holy shit. Wow. Absolutely. Yeah, but even if you don't know about hordes in like current day Pokemon, it would still be faster because single encounters are just faster nowadays in general. Or like you didn't have to like, well, in Lavender Tower you couldn't run or bike, so you were just walking back and forth for encounters, and the encounter rate was super low. Times like Rapidash horde goes vert, dude, it's fucking crazy. It's so good. EV, I mean, it's good. EV training is like, it's like people still complain about how hard it is to get comps and stuff in Pokemon, like how expensive it is, but like, dude, they don't even fucking know. Like back then it was insane, and it's good that now it's easier. I'm not trying to say like they, you know, it should be, people should suffer too just because we suffer. That's fucking stupid, but it's interesting. Yo, JG, thanks for following. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been helpful. Is it efficient or worth to run the E4? There's guides on it on the forums, I believe. It can be. I always say, like, the issue with E4 reruns is that the barrier to entry is unbelievably high. Like, you need, like, 5 times 31 Pokemon specifically just for E4 reruns. You also need tons of potions and revives because there's no perfect way to do it. Also, if you don't... if you lose a battle or don't defeat the like last trainer, you don't even get paid. So a huge like issue is like, okay, let's say you spend 5 mil to make the team, and then you buy like, you know, a couple 100k of potions and stuff, and then you go do your first run and you like use all these potions and shit and use like 50k in items, and you don't even beat the run. So now you're out like 5 million 50k and you didn't even get shit besides like, you know, I guess experience. But it's just really high barrier to entry. Oh my god. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Ooh. I really like this game for the quality of life, but regarding content where pro, this game is very limited. I think I hear that a lot. And what I say to that is usually people who drift their way towards pro. I think pro is like not even in the top 3 Pokemon MMOs right now. Like I think pro is really below. The issue with, there's tons of issues with pro, but the biggest issue, the difference is there's fucking tens of thousands of hours of content in PokeMMO, but it's not as directed at you. So with pro, you're given dungeons, you're given the legendaries, like you're given these like end game PVM tasks to like go do, as opposed to PokeMMO is like, okay, here's a sandbox, create your own goals. And some people are really good at that, some people are really bad at that. It just comes down to like personal preference. If someone told me, hey, I prefer pro endgame because it like, I'd be like, you know what, I get it, that's super, it's to me a preference thing. I do think PokeMMO is like a way better game than pro, like pretty not even close, but in terms of the direction it gives you, I think that's like fair. I don't think a game needs to give you direction, but if you prefer that or like that, then more power to you. Obviously, we need some sort of direction in PokeMMO, because otherwise people wouldn't be fucking quitting at the end game so much because they can't set goals. Like, this is the reason why I focus a lot of my end game content is talking about helping people set goals. Yo, like that, like that's an awesome goal. Like a really fun and cool goal for today is to go try to get shiny Braviary on July 4th. That's really fucking funny and a really good, cool custom goal. What's up, Scythus? What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? That's awesome, Raccoon. Congrats to him. That's fucking wholesome. Nice change of pace. Yeah, that's really cool. Yo, happy to fucking hear it, Jay. I don't know shit about golf, but I do know at least what par and stuff means. And congratulations, man. We love a sport gamer. I finally did it. I hit 1 million Pokeyen after 56 hours of playing. That's pretty good, man. 1 million after 56 hours is like pretty solid, like from scratch. Congratulations, man. All because of you. I always tell people, dude, that's all you, man. That's all your fucking heart. Like, obviously, if I could supply some game knowledge or give some direction or advice, like that's good. But like that's like 1% of what it takes to actually make the money, you know? A lot of people will watch my guides and still be like, oh, like I just can't make money. And it's really just because like they just don't want to put in the effort. And like the fact that you put in the effort is everything, man. Is he only reading Twitch chat? No, I read both chats. Both chats are actually like streamlined and combined into one chat. So I don't even notice like what's YouTube chat versus what's Twitch chat. What's up, Harsh? He reads sub and non-sub chat? Okay, that's not true. Wait a minute. That what? I do miss some chats because there's just like a lot, right? I try to respond to everything. That'd be really fucking funny if there was like if it was like I had like a paid membership chat and then like no, that is not. Everything's just put into one chat, guys. As if you've ever watched any streamer, any fucking streamer, you'll understand that sometimes chats just get missed. And if that happens, feel free to retype them. Don't spam them, but if you just retype them, if I missed it like a minute later, 2 minutes later, feel free to send it again. Yeah, no, I realized after I posted the video and after someone commented that, German, I realized I knew that, but I just forgot about it. But yeah, that's a good meme. Still a good name. The Patrouski is pay to win. That'd be a good meme. Not what I meant. Oh, maybe you just meant like just actual like subscribe. Anyway, there's still it's all one chat. There's no like non-sub and sub chat, but that's a funny meme. My chat's pay to win. I wish that'd be a good meme. I don't wish, but it's funny to think about. Pat actually doesn't know how to read. His girlfriend just reads the chat to him. Fucking based. That's the most based true conspiracy theory for the Patrouski stream. True and real. Yo, nice shit, KG. Nice. Happy 4th. Yo, GWT, happy 4th to you, man. What's up? How you doing, dude? You think breeding catcher problems for Pokeyen could be good? I'll say yes, I do, Ripper. I actually have a video that talks about that to some extent coming out really soon with Road to PokeMMO. I will say be careful with it right now, Ripper. Alphas, especially in like the plant egg group, and I think even the fairy egg group, are really lowering the price on a lot of like IVs and stuff, which means you can get cheap. The best way to do it right now is probably to buy cheap good IV Shroomishes and Breloons and like XP train them, or EV training XP train. But it takes a really long time to XP train Breloons, so keep that in mind. This is like one of the slowest leveling Pokemon, but it's probably a good money. But I will say be careful with like actually good IV Shroomishes and Breloons. I feel like are really cheap right now for the most part because alphas are really lowering the price in those egg groups. I was pretty shocked by it the other day. Try attack Parahacked into crit win. Fuck, sometimes it happens. Yon Mega for Johto. Yon Mega is a fantastic Pokemon. Happy 4th of July. Yo, happy 4th to you. Electric Man, what's up? That's a really cool quest, Cheslin. I need the shiny Shroomish. Yeah, if you want to catch Shroomishes or catch like Tricos or whatever, like during that shiny hunt, like you definitely can. Obviously, it's going to lower your encounters per hour, but if it makes you some Pokeyen and you have fun doing it, that's a huge thing, right? I encourage it, you know. Let me go ahead and change my eyes to angry. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but the new Patrouski canon lore is that every time I'm over 30k encounters, we switch to the evil Patrouski look. So we've got the horns, the torch, and the angry eyes. I give up trying to second nature on Spurs. I keep waking up around one of hypnosis and waking up a little special to death. Rest in peace. Good luck to you, Warlock. Good luck to you, man. If right now I have a bayonet for farming amulet coins and I go to all island and cases for farming amulet coins, is there better money making methods? I feel like farming amulet coins is a decent method. I always say like the best reason to farm amulet coins is if you're also interested in a shiny Meowth / shiny Ponyta. I feel like that's the best reason. Other than that, I feel like there are better methods, but also like if it's fun for you, like you're almost never going to be doing the most optimal like money making method 100% of the time, because like it's really fucking boring. It's really like PokeMMO is all about mixing it up and like doing stuff that makes money but also like makes you have fun, you know? Why isn't Bax on a dragon? Good fucking question. I'd be down for that. Fuck. I mean, that'll do it. You can't, yeah. Yeah, once you get multiple regions done, gym rerun like I'm doing right now is definitely incredible. Or like flipping. Yeah, that's awesome research. Flipping's incredible. Breeding for profit. Breeding for profit's in a trickier spot right now, I will say. The IV market right now is just strange. I'm gonna be honest. What's up, Rumel? How you doing, man? Appreciate it as always, dude. What's up? What's up? Where'd your money go? What the fuck? Dude, I'm broke, Prince. What's up, dude? I spent it all on fossils. I spent it all on fossils just to not get Cranidos. And now we're at where I'm at. I do have a bunch of money in a decent amount on the fucking GTL that I'm stocking up to do a little mass collection. That's a really nice Tentacruel. What the fuck? Oh man, man, that would have been a cool flip. Way too late on it. Yo, what's up, Sure? How you doing, man? Have you given up on the shiny Cranny then? I know you're legitimately asking this serious, but I'm sorry, but I fucking hate that question. It's like really tilting to me. This is like saying, okay, imagine Michael Phelps just like did a fucking swim race and then he gets out of the water and you're like, oh, okay, so you're giving up. It's like, dude, he needs to fucking take a break, eat some food, fucking go home to his family. Like, let the man fucking not swim 24/7, bro. Nothing tilts me more when someone is like, oh, like you're giving him the credit. Dude, I've been on the fucking Kratos hunt for 17 months. I'm not giving up, you fucking silly goose. I'm just stalling for content. That's the real meme. That's the real meme. It's like an insane thing to ask because it's just like, it's just, I don't know. Not that I'm sorry. I just get triggered. that's on me, serious. I get fucking triggered when people say that shit. So sorry. Yeah, I have some gym run guides. Doing some cleaning to an NU team. 17 months, yes. Yep. Since February of last year. You just can't, like, physically you cannot shunt Cranidos back to back because it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. It's just literally not something physically. I'm at 30,210 Cranidos encounters. Dude, I feel that, Walter. I feel that. Breeding, I just also like didn't get into. It's tough to like get into breeding for profit for a bit. I spammed that question. Fuck. Ooh. Yeah, as soon as you have like any amount of regions done, gym reruns are like the best money making method in the game. Like there are things that make more money per hour, like flipping and breeding, but the issue is those take a ton of game knowledge and stuff, and gym reruns are easier to learn. They're not like the easiest thing in the world to learn, but they're easier than that. And gym reruns just bring in pure cash, which is so nice. And you don't need, once you have the gym rerun team built, you don't need any more capital beyond that. Whereas for like breeding for profit and what's it called? Flipping, you need like more and more capital every time or whatever. Yeah, it's super good, Shiwoon. There's people who do like world record speedrun stuff or whatever. I'm not anything close to that because I just do a casual run for the most part. I make my 300k and kind of chill. I'm happy with, I could make 400k a day, but I could also just make 300k a day with the gym run and chill. I have a notepad document up during my, I think it's my updated, I don't know if it's my updated or my original gym run guide to like essentially be that where it shows the next gym coming up. Any tips for the PvP changes, specifically NU? With the PvP changes, I mean, I would just, actually I told this yesterday, it is now time to bring back, now that Venusaur is back in NU, you can now bring back the Quagsire / Bouffalant Sap Sipper bait and switch combo, which I have many videos talking about. Also abuse Gligar while you can. What the fuck is this win rate? Holy shit. Holy fuck, bro. 20% usage, 57% win rate. What the fuck is this number? Send this shit back to UU ASAP. Every time this thing gets sent down to you, and the issue with Gligar is that it's way too good for NU, but not quite good enough for UU. There's so many Pokemon that just caught in that weird fucking in-between. God damn it, research. Piloswine's like pretty fucking good in NU, but Piloswine can be answered, but it's just a tough Pokemon to answer. I don't know. It's very good. That is an insane. Even Bronzor, 57. What the fuck? But there's no way Bronzor is ever gonna go to UU. Oh shit, Venomoth. Okay, there's not many games played. Venomoth there, suspect testing. People who have been playing NU, how's Venomoth been? Gligar better than Golbat? Yes. Oh my god, yeah, I think Gligar is way better than Golbat. And I think Golbat's really fucking good. But Gligar is just really fucking broken for NU. I know you gave up on the trainee, but here you go. You're insane, Koshi. I really fucking appreciate it. I'll make sure to save those and use those at a good time. Any fossil donations are always go a fucking long way. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think Gligar, and once again, also like Prince can answer this better. He's more involved in PvP. I'm not super involved, but yeah, from the outside perspective, I'm not super up to date these days on like the exact metagame stuff, but yep. Let's head to Unova. Go do the memers really quick. Yeah, that was a ton of fossils. I appreciate it, KG. That was a lot of fossils. Venomoth that use it to knock off Volcarona, you can win immediately if your messes up once. Yeah, I want to test, dude. Should I jump back into NU? Like, is now the time? The issue is I feel like I'm just gonna suck. Look, Mamoswine win rate in OU. How many games has it played? How far is it down? At least it's a ton more games in OU than what's it called? I'm scared it's gonna be bad. 56, 50, yeah, 57. Which this is like pretty good, but like the usage is. This is good. OU's looking way more balanced than NU. Like, OU's way more balanced than NU right now. NU is fucked. The rank 2 Pokemon being 57.6% win rate is just absurd. What is this thing's... Are fucking Blazikins running HP Ice right now? Oh shit, no, it's you have to Scarf Blaziken. It's faster. Well, no, they don't go like Jolly fucking Gligar, do they? Dude, maybe that's the... How many Blazikins are running HP Ice right now? Does HP Ice on a Blaziken even one-shot fucking Gligar? I don't even know. You have to calc that. And also having to pick between... That's the... Dude, okay. One of the biggest testaments... This is nuts. One of the biggest testaments to how fucking good Blaziken is that it's still 42% win rate, or 42% usage, 52% win rate, when Gligar and Quagsire are both in the top 4. And these two Pokemon literally are both meant to hard counter Blaziken. The fact that Blaziken is still rank 1 when these two Pokemon are so high ranked is insane. Like, it is literally, like, Quagsire and Gligar are literally just Blaziken checked. Blaziken hard counters. Like, that's insane. That's, like, fucking nuts. I guess you could go with Ice Punch on Blaziken as well instead of HP Ice. You go Ice Punch and then HP Grass. Dude, what a fucking insane Blaziken set that would be. Holy shit. Wait, going something like, how fucking nuts would that Blaziken set be right now? Jolly Nature, 252 speed, 252 attack, and then you go like fucking Swords Dance. Do you really go SD? I feel like you go fucking like Flare Blitz, High Jump Kick, or like Swords Dance, Flare Blitz, Ice Punch, Hidden Power Grass, or some fucking stupid shit. Just trying to fucking counter everything. And just try to fucking hit everything. There's no way, like, no Glygars are going 252 speed Jolly. So as long as, like, you go 252 speed Jolly, you probably outspeed a Gligar, even though the base stat difference is there. Dude, I don't know. There's probably some really funny fucking text right now. Like, that is so interesting. I don't know. There's just some really interesting stuff you can do right now in NU. It's really intriguing to me. Okay, what do we do now? I have no fucking plans after, What do we do now, boys? I could go single encounter shiny hunts. I could go breed for profit. Just farm somewhere. That Dratini is so overpriced, it's hilarious. America Bird. Do I really want to do ×5 hordes, though? I really want to get I don't want to do ×5 hordes right now, man. Yo, Supreme Doink is a fucking phenomenal name. Okay, let me go ahead and I don't know, man. How many fossils are for a chart? 400. If you're going at max speed, caveman, with custom strings, you can do around 400 per hour, which is pretty insane, you know. What is Leppa? We have a decent bit of Leppas. Not that many, but some stocked up. Yeah, I need to play The Last of Us at some point. I refuse to watch the show until I actually play the game. Okay, I'm taking a quick restroom break. Give me 1 sec, fellas. Be right back. Okie dokie. What's up, fellas? I think, you know what? I think the only thing to do, since it's 4th of July, is to go ahead and go get a secret shiny Bagon. So you know what? We're gonna go do that. We're gonna keep hunting. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna meme. We're gonna stream. We're gonna get a shiny today. A shiny beam. I can rhyme it. Anyways. All right, fuck it. Anyways, let's grab this, put this away. Get back. Okay, we're good. Don't scare me. I'm gonna scare you, Fleeko. Why do you have so many damp rocks? Why do you have so few damp rocks? What's up, man? Okay, what am I doing? Do I need this? I need Spinnerack. Anything else? Soak. Smeargle just in case. I think this is all I need. Yep, we're good. Oh, sell richest charms. Wait. Yes. Thank you. Let me restart my playlist. This song is whatever. Yes. Wait. Actually, Gigabrain, good advice. Let me get on that. I feel like it's worth it. Let me fly up here. Cause like, yeah, they're gonna go down soon. The question becomes, how many should I sell? And that's like the really, really tough question. So if they're 51K right now, I don't want to sell a full 99 stack. I probably sell like, I probably keep 2 months worth. If I'm at 124, I probably just sell like 64. Yeah, this is a really tough decision, but I feel like it's worth it since Richest Charms are going to go down coming up with the anniversary event once it does finally drop. I think I'm going to sell 64, leaving me with 60. And I'll sell them for 50. I'll probably just undercut this one. Just going to take a while to sell. Or I should just go 50,994. 50, we'll do 50,499. How much money is this going to give me is the question. 3.2 million. Now keep in mind, I bought 160, 180, whatever, how many charms it was back when the last anniversary event, the last event. And they were like 36K, 40K a piece. Always less than 40K. So I'm making profit here. The listing fee being 160 is pretty brutal. I'm not going to lie, but I think it's still worth it. Let's go ahead and sell. I need the cash, boys. Let's go ahead and sell them. It's going to be so much Pokeyen. It'll be good. It'll be worth it. Money moves for real, for real? Yeah, it'll be a good meme. And I have enough for a while. Okay, them being split into 2 stacks now is a fucking pain in the ass. How can I fix this? What? Why would it do that? Oh my god, can I relog? Why the fuck? I'm gonna pop on an accident. This is disgusting. How do I fix this? I hate this so much. Don't look at it. It's the worst. That is atrocious. Why is that a thing? Holy shit. Mail them to an alt and back. UI, please. Yeah, that's so bad. What the fuck? That's so bad. Happened with seeds? I've never seen that. That's crazy. That's actually just crazy. Yo, what's up, AJ? Thanks for following, man. What's up? What's up? Oh, Supreme Doin followed as well while I was gone. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna pop a super repel once we get to the front of the cave. Here we are. You have to resend? That is so fucked. That's actually so messed up if that's an issue. That's disgusting. How to get the motivation to shiny hunt? It's RNG work ethic. How I don't know what to tell you. It's really like it's the same way like shiny hunting work ethic or like motivation just comes from the same as like any work ethic you have for like anything in life. It's gonna be a mixture of like your like life experience, RNG, genetics, mentality, willpower, like all that stuff is just like if there are ways you can build that as well. Like I always say, like RuneScape, like, funnily enough, was a huge tool for me. One of the best ways to build your willpower and to achieve stuff like that is the issue is the hard part is starting, right? But one of the best ways to do it is to set goals that you think are unachievable and then just achieve them, which I mean that's the whole point is once you do one you start self-discipline and a touch of autism. That's a much easier and quicker and correct answer. Want to start a group Ironman? No, not really. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just achieve them, forehead. Yeah, I don't know what to. It's literally just. Yep. Just do it, LMAO. I don't know. Motivation feels like one of those things that's literally like so. It just comes in waves, and it's just like a RNG thing, and you just take advantage of it when you can. And use the waves to build permanent willpower and motivation. How to get item magnet charm? So all charms come into the game from events, like the anniversary event and stuff. Yeah, they're only available during limited time events. So they're usually like, essentially they come out during events and they're really cheap, and then like the longer they're not out, like the more expensive they'll get over time. Is the grind really worth your time? Anything that makes you happy in life is usually worth your time, as long as you're like taking care of your basic needs, you know, showering, eating, etc. Anything that makes you happy is usually worth your time or worth like your overall or overarching goals. I really enjoy shiny hunting. I really enjoy streaming. I really enjoy doing grinds that the average person comes off really difficult or impossible to. I like overcoming odds. Pat is stalling the shiny crane for shiny wars. True and real. Genius and true. Correct and based and true. Really prioritize shower over eating. Honestly, probably for me. I mean, I could shed a few pounds. That's okay. And I love showering. Good for the mental. When we talk about shiny wars, so there are some shiny wars public events, and those are really good to check out on like the forums under like unofficial events and stuff. Just be on the lookout for them. I could try to make a community post when I see some coming up, but I will say most shiny wars are usually like in team events. So if you really want to do shiny wars, you got to join a team and be involved in the community. Like for example, when me or like what's it called, like Scythus or like other players talk about shiny wars, it's usually referring to like Team Mister's shiny wars, which are only allowed like you have to be a Mister team member to actually be able to join that. Is there a Q-Charm that learns? I don't think so. People have been looking for stuff like that for, well, Q-Charm actually maybe. I know there's no I don't think there's like a synchronized false swiper. People always, or there's like Gallade, but there's no like synchronized false swipe spore. There might be something for cute charm. Cute charm with assist. That's interesting. Wake me up when Team Mister isn't full. I don't know if you're gonna be sleeping for fucking forever, my man. Fuck. No, good luck to you, Prince. That's a rough start to the season, man. You trying to get around assist but no false swipe? I'm just confused. I'm just confused. What does the move minimize exactly do? Minimize just lowers or it raises your evasion, right? It's like the reverse of sand attack, right? So sand attack lowers your opponent's Pokemon's accuracy. Minimize essentially raises the Pokemon using its evasion. Are you down to try maybe once to try? Yeah, of course. I get this question like every single day, German, and I always give the same answer, man. One day, yeah, I'd love to. Not whenever I want to, though. I'm gonna choose when that is. I don't want people in my chat demanding when that is. I meant 0-5 at Mr. Wars. Oh, gotcha. Good luck to you, Prince. Good luck to you, man. Anything goes as a PvP tier. I mean, that's pretty much what OU is, since there's no like Uber, right? The issue is at that point they'd have to just code in everything they have like banned, which just isn't good for PVM purposes. And anything goes tier doesn't really, unless like maybe they would have to do like an anything goes, and then they'd have to like supply you with the team you pick, or it'd be something really fucking weird. And at that point, it's just really not worth it, in my opinion. They're always trying to get rid of tiers, because the more tiers, it means the more split up the player base is, and longer queues are, and like less active the PvP community is overall. Like they got rid of Little Cup. I don't see them adding anything goes over something like that. They used to have Little Cup support for a couple years and then got rid of it. I'm surprised like someone like Wigglytuff doesn't get Sweet Scent. I could see that being like a cute charm Sweet Scent memer. Oh, I have no idea what that is, KG. Understandably niche, yeah, fair. I love the idea of more like before we get anything like fuck Little Kip, what the fuck Little Cup, anything goes, like fuck all that shit. Like before we get any of that, we need RU and PU first. Like that's been something I've been talking about for like years and years and years and years. It's kind of, I think it's really dumb we don't have RU or PU. What's the best Sweet Center? I mean, there's a bunch of different options, right? Like Smeargle is a great one. Anything with utility and other purpose. I like using a shiny Sweet Center just for flex, right? There's no like the quote-unquote best Sweet Center would just be a Pokemon with other utility use. So something with Dig, something with maybe Fly. A Smeargle is always good for that, for example. You can just use anything that can learn it. Doesn't really matter too much. You could do like an Ursaring and just do like Sweet Scent, Cut, fucking Earthquake maybe as a horde killer. You could do a bunch of stuff, you know. Parasect, yeah, Damp Parasect is a good one. What's your opinion on legends being catchable in PokeMMO? People always bring up legendaries, and I feel like it's just not something we need, and I think it's just not good for the game. People who want legendaries in the game are usually wanting it for a personal reason, because it's like their favorite Pokemon, or they just like legendaries, which is fine, but it's really important to acknowledge what's good for the game and what's good for like what you want, like what you personally would like versus what's good for the game. I personally would like if breeding didn't consume your Pokemon. I love Egg MMO. I love Bike MMO, just biking back and forth and hatching Pokemon. However, that is atrocious for the game, so I wouldn't actually want it into the game, right? It's really important to understand what's good, what you want versus what's actually good for the video game. And that can go into like anything in life, but legendaries are pretty much always bad for the game. So one of the most common comments that I see, and it's like level 1 thinking. If you ever see a comment of someone saying like, hey, what if they just implemented legendaries, but you couldn't use them in PvP and couldn't use them in PVM? It's like the level 1 thinking process of like, okay, well, what next? What's the other issue? The other issue is that if you go to a city like Vermilion and everybody has a legendary following them, it's really, really cringe. The issue is legendary Pokemon work in single player Pokemon because you're not meant to, there's only supposed to be one in the world, right? When you can have alt accounts and trade legendaries and see everybody with a legendary even if legendaries were untradeable, not usable in PVM, not usable in PvP, first of all, you'd have constant casual players complaining about that fact. If they could catch legendaries and not use them in PVM, holy shit, people would just complain all the time. I can't even imagine being a developer and seeing all the forum posts that would be so annoying about that. But the biggest thing is like the community aspect and the cheesiness aspect. If you go to a big city and everybody has a Zapdos or an Articuno or a Moltres behind them, it comes off really cheesy, comes off really cringe, and it totally ruins the illusion of a quote-unquote legendary Pokemon. It's just not good for the game. It just makes it look, legendaries are just like not good in an MMO format. They just don't really work. Well, it's not even that I'm personally against legendaries. I personally don't care. It's more so that legendaries seem to be objectively bad for the game. and they just don't work in an MMO format. That's not a personal opinion. That's more so the game, what's best for the game, right? I'm talking under that framework. Personally, I don't care. If legendaries were in the game, it would make a lot of people happy. So personally, it's like, okay, I don't really care. But for the game, you know, it's once again two different frame of references. What I want personally and my personal preferences versus what's good for the game. How they implemented Shaman? Yeah, stuff like Shaman is interesting. I don't even know where I don't know where I stand on stuff like that. Whatever the fucking devs think, I don't really have a hot take on it. If they want to introduce mythicals, because technically, I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, there's other Pokemon MMOs that do that, Big Whale. And then the issue with that, Big Whale, is that if those Pokemon are usable in PvP, so this is the best way that I've heard to implement legendaries is make them super rare in the wild, like the shiny rate, and then also make them not usable in PvM or PvP. That's actually a cool way to implement them. Make them like 1 out of 500k. If it was, okay, you have a 1 out of 500,000 encounter chance to like encounter a legendary in the wild, and you also can't use it in PvP or PvM, and it's like, that's honestly cool. That's like a trophy. That's fine. That's actually like the most interesting way that I've heard. But the issue is, if it's really rare and usable in PvP, that destroys the PvP balancing, metagame, and integrity. If they release like fucking Landorus T, and everyone has to go farm like 500,000 encounters to get a Landorus T, and then Landorus T is like obviously like the #1 Pokemon in the game now. Like, everyone would have to go get one. It'd be like a huge gatekeep to be like have the best OU team. What do you think about world bosses in PokeMMO? I think pretty much any piece of endgame PvM content, world bosses, dungeons, raids, etc., would only be a positive asset to the game itself. I don't need them personally, because I love how PokeMMO is a sandbox and allows you to set your own goals, but having those on top of that for players who aren't as good at setting their goals is fucking crucial. I think it would help the player retention of the game so drastically to implement dungeons, raids, world bosses. Something like that. Yeah, I also like the King of the Hill mechanic. I think it's interesting. I appreciate the questions and the good conversation. Hopefully I'm not coming off too harsh. Obviously this is just my opinions and my thoughts, and I hopefully I represent my opinions and thoughts with like good enough evidence or reasonings. And if you think there's a crack in my reasoning, let me know. The stream is missing something. Someone bring up One Piece quick. The fuck, JW Tree. Yeah, that's why. That shit's a good meme, dude. What do you think about One Piece though? Kappa? Yeah, true and real. Olives, am I right? Same content back to back. Olives, pineapple on pizza, pasta overrated, yada yada. Yeah, I know. Sprinkler can only sketch Sweet Sin once. This is a question or like something that everyone's tried to do at some point throughout their Pokemon career, Chocolato. So if you have more than one Pokemon with Sweet Scent in your party, it'll just start deducting PP as a percentage. So you'll never be able to Sweet Scent more than 6 times without having to heal. It's like a loophole that everybody tries to do at some point. Because it just, it just makes sense. Do you have the Pokemon caught before you can find it shiny? No, you don't have to. You can find a Pokemon shiny that you don't have in your Pokedex. It's a good question. What's the best prize in PvP and Pokemon, which is the worth of points? Oh, the PvP shop. Usually it ends up being like the choice items or like toxic orb or life orbs. It's some sort of ratio, like Pokeyen to BP ratio. I thought I was a G. Dude, everyone's done that, Nikimi. I've definitely done that. Damn, Sichi4 sweeping PPs. This will be saving me so much time. Nope. Yeah. The biggest thing with something like that is like, it's almost like the biggest, like, I guess, thought process flaw to that. And this is coming from someone who literally also tried that, so don't feel bad. But the biggest thought process flaw is like, oh, if that was possible, everybody would be doing it, and like everybody would know about it. It wouldn't be like some hidden mechanic, you know? Because it'd be so good. After Johto, they should focus on getting Gen 6 or treat the game as finished in terms of regions, just to improve. I guess my answer is neither of those. I don't think they're going to treat the game as finished, but I think they will start working on... They already talked about it on the forums, actually. They made a post hinting at it. Yo, happy 4th, Jersey. What's up? They made a post hinting at it and talking about it. It seems like the developers do plan to focus more on endgame content, like dungeons and stuff, after the release of Johto, which is a really, really good thing. Really good sign. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Cheslin. Ever find a bug in PokeMMO? The only bugs I've ever found are like visual. I don't think I've ever found like a game-breaking bug. Can you get secret shinies from 3 times? I believe yes. I believe you can, Arlong. I believe those essentially act as... I could be wrong. That's a really good question. I believe those act as like a single triple battle, if that makes sense, or like a wild triple. That seems like a wild horde. You can get a secret shiny from a... As long as you're not using Sweet Scent, I believe it should work. If Pokemon is real, will people eat it? Yeah, in a heartbeat. Humans are freaking cracked, bro. We would immediately find a way to turn all Pokemon into fossil fuels and fucking resources. It'd be a good meme. What's your favorite PvP mon? I love Shuckle for everything. Favorite shiny, favorite Pokemon, favorite PvP mon. I'm really silly, so can someone please explain what is meant by dungeons? Dungeons were a thing hinted at on the forums back in like 2015. It would essentially be some sort of like PVM endgame content where you sort of go through and battle waves of Pokemon, similar to like events that we already have. We already have like the Christmas holiday event, and the we already have like bosses and stuff that happen during holiday events only. They would essentially be taking one of those and turning it into a like when Christmas comes around, for those who haven't seen it, we literally have a multiplayer like dungeon raid type PVM game in the game, but it's only available during holidays, which is funny. Tour Chick-fil-A. Can't find secret shinies. We didn't know that. Yes, I have a quick video called Secret Shinies Explained as well, which breaks down everything to know. Is Kanto going to be completely removed? It's not going to be removed. It's just not going to be added, right? But I mean, essentially, yes. It would just be redundant to have 2 Kantos. Most expensive decorative item Pokemon? Like the most expensive vanity? The Q Hat, Desu Lab Coat, colorable Desu Lab Coat, and Electric Storm are up there. All of those vanities are worth between like 12 to 20 bill. 12 to 20 billion Pokeyen. If you were to buy RP, if you were to buy enough RP with like US dollars, like if you bought RP through the gift shop and sold it for Pokeyen, I think it would end up costing you around $60,000 USD to buy one of those. They're essentially worth about a Tesla, each of those vanities. Eastern would go for... I could be wrong. I shouldn't say. I don't know enough. You'd have to ask Auk. I think it's around 12, but I could be wrong, Raccoon. I think Eastorm's the cheapest out of those. Maybe it's not true. I don't know. You'll have to ask Auk or like a veteran player who's richer than me. The issue is I'm not involved enough into that economy because I'm just not fucking rich enough because I was terrible with financial decisions early in my in my PokeMMO career. Yeah, those are items where unironically, no matter how much you grinded for, like you could do gym runs every day for the rest of your life and you would never get them. That kind of wealth only comes from investments. It's very comparable to IRL. You know, there are certain amounts of wealth that like you can't get without making investments, or like, yeah. Do you think Black White 2 is a higher chance coming for cows? I do not think they'll add the Black White 2 storyline to PokeMMO. They might integrate the ROM to help with the engine or to add certain mechanics, but I really doubt they'll add the storyline. That seems ridiculously redundant. That would be like adding Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Now, obviously there are some slight changes and stuff, but the map is really similar, and it's like, I think that's like really silly. That'd be like adding like Red and Blue and Fire Red Leaf, which I don't know. There's just no reason to do that. Have you not spent Pokemon on such vanities? I don't know. Can you reword that? Sorry, I'm all. Pokemon pencils are worth Teslas? Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Which is hilarious. What's up, Pedro? How you doing? USA. What's up, Weedbog? How you doing, man? What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? Will there be an anniversary event this year? The devs talked about on the forums really wanting to do one this year, but it's gonna be really awkward timing. Look at the Rayquaza. Did you not think we're going on such collectible vanities? Yeah, I did not. I made really bad financial decisions back in like 2013 to 2015 when I played this game, because I was like 14, 15 years old. I did not think about investing. I'm very poor in terms of how long I've been playing the game. My net worth is around like 300 mil or something, maybe 300 to 400, but I've also spent a shit ton. Like I've spent like 145 mil, 140 mil over the past 17 months on the Cranidos hunt. Any recent news on Johto? First link in the description, my man. One mil Pokeyen equals 3,333 Jimmy runs. That's hilarious. Yeah, only 9 to 10 years of Jimmy runs. Easy peasy. That's only 1 bill, so you would need to do that like 15 times. 150 years. Use one firework and Unova. It's a cute meme. You could have been a billionaire by now if you invested in those vanities long ago. That's like me saying you could have been a billionaire if you invested in Bitcoin. Nobody fucking knew, dude. Like, that's like an insane thing to say. I mean, yeah, but that's shoulda, woulda, coulda to the extreme. Lucky eggs. Yeah, that was a crazy time for the economy. It was super interesting. Favorite Pokemon cry? Stunfisk. Because I'm a child. Content, boys. Yeah, I don't. Obviously, I know the party hat's one of one. Haha, fart. Yeah, even I know like the party hat's one of one. I don't talk about it much either. It's also just hard to. I don't know if it's the party hat's a weird one. Do you invest in Bitcoin though? No. What? What are these fucking? Oh no, I did not. I did start mining Bitcoin. I want to say in like a bit before the boon, but I don't know. I have no idea where that account's gone. But I actually did start mining Bitcoin when I was 18, which was before the boon. That was, what year was that? Was it 2016? Bitcoin price 2016. Maybe that was at the boon. Let me see in 2016. 5 years. Yeah, no, I started mining Bitcoin. I mined Bitcoin back in 2016 when it was still at like a couple, like 500, 700 bucks. Yeah, but damn, I don't know where that account's at. I didn't get that much, but even with how much I got, it probably was probably worth something. Back when it was like 500. Could have been a Bitcoin trillionaire. Who cares? Deck W. I love Vanillix. Good meme. Would you say shiny charms are worth it? If you Google PokeMMO, are shiny charms worth it? PokeMMO, I have a video talking about that exact thought process. Generally not really, but it depends. There's a lot of there's a lot of qualifications. Donator status are generally better. You're a blockchain miner? No, not a blockchain, but I mined Bitcoin back in 2016. I didn't like have some big rig. I was just mining on fucking little setup back then. I think that's quite good. Rockstar, I think you're doing great, man. Also, like the first like 2K hours, or the first developing that first bit of capital and wealth is the hardest, you know. I never heard of Bitcoin before the pandemic. I grew up on the internet, so I always knew about Bitcoin and Doge. I wanted to buy Doge, like, dude, I swear to God, I mean, everybody can fucking say this, but I swear to God, I called Doge the Dogecoin boon, like a year before it happened. Because my thought process on any of that stuff is like, dude, my thought process is always that memes are fucking powerful, dude. Anything that's a meme, anything that's socially driven, if it becomes popular, it's just gonna be worth money. Like memes and the social power behind them are just really powerful. Baydons or Beldums? Baydons. You would never come here to shiny hunt Beldum. You would just come here to shiny hunt Baydon. And if you get a Beldum along the way, it's cool. Because Beldum's only like it's like a 1% chance here or something. It's very rare. You should egg hunt for shiny egg hunt for shiny Beldum. Single encounter hunt for Baydon. Baydon's like a 22% or 20% chance here with Baydon plus lures for Sheldon, but Beldum's crazy low. You should just egg hunt for Beldum. Yeah, dinner to plus shiny charms do stack, correct, which is the best way. You should never use shiny charms without donator. That's like an important thing. Almost never. Unless for fun, if you want to, obviously. Yeah, dude, everyone's just got to make a ton of bad financial decisions to, you know, it makes sense, Ichiraku. I feel you, man. Got to make mistakes somehow to fucking learn, dude, you know? Got to learn somehow. Okay, I will say, unfortunately, fellas, today is going to end up being a really short stream. It is 4th of July, and I want to go spend some time with my girlfriend. I feel like we've been apart for way too long recently, so I appreciate everybody watching, but I am going to call it here. We are 42,802 encounters without a shiny. Hopefully that will change soon, but I appreciate you guys watching. I really, really do. Appreciate your time. Hopefully it was well spent today on the stream. That's always the goal. If you did enjoy yourself, make sure to subscribe for daily PokeMMO content. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord is links down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do help out a lot. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and good luck on your 4th of July shinies, guys. Peace.